I was about to say what's happening party people, but that kind of put a little bit of a dunk on it. How are we doing, everyone? Who got another beer? Who got the really nice smelling chips? Can I have one? Cheers, man. They smell like cheesy garlic bread. That's not part of my set, that's just me being hungry and poor. Listen, you've all been a great audience. Is it alright if I try a little bit of new material on you all? Perfect. So my name is Conor Hayne, I am a comedian, I run these nights, and I've just moved out my parents' house. Beautiful. Yeah, it felt good, it felt really good. They asked me to leave. But it felt good. I had to move back to do a last little bit of saving till I could move out, and I had to move back into my sister's old room because my room got turned into an office about a week after I left. It just seems always to be. It genuinely seemed like my sister died in a fire. It's like nothing changed in there, and mine was an office within a week. I'm glad they let me back because I had nowhere else to go. But like the vibe was a bit too live, laugh, love for me. I'd go to bed every night in a bed that was too small for me, with a sign on one side that said, "Real queens fix each other's crowns." And on the other side, "Happy girls are the prettiest." I don't know what it is about living with me, but my mum needs a sign to remind her to keep calm and have a glass of Prosecco. When I was leaving, my dad basically said to me, like, "Look, son, I want to buy you a present. A man present. Proper present. What would you like?" So I'm 28 now. I said, "Look, Dad, I want a Hoover." Now, I think I'm funny. My dad thinks he's really funny. So he bought me a Hoover. He bought me a Henrietta Hoover. The girl Hoover. Joke's on him. Now I have a clean flat and a girlfriend. My real girlfriend hates that joke. Just sees her as competition. But I have been feeling quite self-conscious recently, and I did recently find out why. But like every time I go on the internet, the ads that come up are like hair loss pills, Viagra, casual everyday helmets. And I found out why, because every time I piss my girlfriend off, she goes up to my phone and she goes, "Small dick doesn't work, no hair, retard." Yeah, she's a keeper. One of the things I'm quite self-conscious about is my weight, because I've got a lot of it. But that was the most... Oh. So I went on Google and I looked up the fastest way to lose weight. The easiest, and it says to increase your heart rate as much as you can throughout the day. So I did the only logical thing and stopped taking my anxiety and depression medication. I'm panicking away the pounds, fretting away the fat, crying away the calories. So far, only managed to lose the will to live. Sorry, I forgot where I was. So I went on the dark web and bought some dodgy weight loss pills. Just turned out to be speed. I'm eating less, but I'm chewing a hell of a lot more. Didn't work either. So now I'm sad, but I'm fast. Like an even bluer Sonic the Hedgehog. The good thing is I'm quite tall. I can hide the weight, you know, I can put it in places small people can't see. Everyone thinks it's great being tall, but like, I can never live in a cottage. Can't wear trench coats. Look like two children trying to sneak into a cinema. At work, I get referred to as Big Connor. There's not another Connor. I'm no good at paintball, yeah? Like, I'm just a big, slow-moving target. Every time I run from tree to tree, it looks like lost Bigfoot footage. And look, ladies and gentlemen, there's a poignant point to my comedy. It's that if you're ever worried about your boy's mental health, yeah, take him paintballing. It's the best way to check out your mate's mental health. Because like, when it all starts kicking off, yeah, your mates are hiding at the back, they're a little bit scared. They're probably doing okay. They've got something to live for. Your mates who just run head first, check up on them. They've got nothing to live for, yeah? And then your one mate who's sitting at the back with a gun in his mouth. Probably shouldn't have brought him. Definitely check up on him. And look, I don't have a big person job. By day I'm a watchmaker, and by night I do comedy, which is basically the world's shittiest Batman origin story. And I shouldn't be very good at what I do because I'm dyspraxic. And we already have one comedian here, but does anyone actually know what dyspraxia is? Okay. For those putting your hands up, don't worry, won't bite. Mate, I'm not biting you, mate. Basically, dyspraxia is a condition that affects like your small motor functions. So when my family started thinking there's nothing quite right with him, they sent me for a few tests, and the tests were like simple things like spelling tests and like using a knife and fork. Can't spell. And every bit of food I eat turns into mash. And the way that they told me was handled in possibly the worst possible way ever. I went for the test and the doctor sat me down and they went, look Connor, you're dyspraxic. It's not your fault. It's your parents. Look, you're going to live an almost normal life. Look, don't worry about it. Harry Potter's dyspraxic. They meant the actor. Daniel Radcliffe. I thought I'd just been diagnosed with being a wizard. I thought I was going to Hogwarts. Turned out to be a different classroom with the other fantastic beasts. I thought I could cast spells, but couldn't spell. Now let me be honest with you, nothing in this life makes you look more like you have learning disabilities than thinking you could do magic. As some of you might have realised, yes I do have a speech impediment. It's called being from Croydon. For those of you that don't know Croydon, good job. Keep up the good work. Avoid that place like the plague. You can still catch the plague there. Now, like, I grew up there, so like I've still got about me, but like, my dad, he's a proper Croydon bloke. Like, he's a proper Croydon bloke. Like, he's been stabbed a few times and like, yeah, and all that kind of shit. I have a least favourite and favourite Waitrose. We're very different people. I moved from Croydon to a small leafy town in Surrey when I was younger, and that meant going to a new school, and I basically surprised everyone because I made some friends. Give me a cheer for that. The cheers my parents didn't give. When I moved from South London to Surrey, I got the nickname Bambi because I was new to the woods. Oh. Then it turned into I'm called Bambi because I got long legs and I fall over a lot. Then it turned into because my mum got shot in the woods. My mates have met my mum, yeah? And even to this day, they still look at her and go, but where? But like, the nickname gets me in trouble. I'm 28 now and my mates still call me it. And even a few weeks ago I was at the pub and my mate goes, hey Bambi, do you want to play some darts? I was like, yeah, sure. So as I'm walking over to the darts, this old bloke sitting at the bar with like 3 teeth in his head. She looks at me and goes, why do they call you Bambi? Before I had time to say anything, my mate just went and told him the lie about my mum getting shot, yeah. The bloke just turned to me and goes, oh mate, that's rough. My mates call me Simba. Because my uncle killed my dad. Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there's sometimes in life you don't know what to say. Sat there for an hour, listened to his whole story. His circle of life, very different from the films. After all this, I was a bit drunk. He was very drunk. We come to the decision to make a support group for people whose lives have been inconvenienced by vague Disney plots. So if there's anyone here tonight who has some really horrible stepsisters, or some far too many Dalmatians, please come and chat to me after the show. Alright? I've been Connor the Hate. How's that?